Hello everyone, welcome to PTE Reading Filling the Blanks Real Exam Question Series, and this is 24th video in this series. It means that we have already discussed 23 highly repetitive and real exam questions, and in this series we discuss the reading hacks which can help you to crack reading and achieve 79 plus scores in your first attempt. So let's get started. My name is Bhrat Brij and I have scored a perfect 90 in all the 10 skills of PTE, and in this series we discuss the tips, strategies and tricks so that you can also achieve your target score, whether it's 65 plus or 58 plus or 79 plus in first attempt. We really want you to achieve your target in first attempt, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel because we post such informative videos on a daily basis. So PT reading is of 32 to 41 minutes, and you have to do the time management yourself, and it has 5 question types and it is not scored out of 90. We are going to see shortly what is the real PT reading scoring, and today's topic, which is reading filling the blanks, it is the second last question in this series, and this is the real PT reading scoring. As you can see, the PT reading is of just 47 marks, and from that 15 marks are for your reading filling the blanks, and rest you get from your speaking, from your writing, as well as listening. And this is today's topic. As usual, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to skim through this, and after that we are going to have a look at this, and your time starts now. Okay, so you know that the first thing which you do is you have to skim it, and you know the reasons why you skim. You skim it for gist, to understand the gist, what this reading filling the blank is about, then to understand the tone, because tone is very important, if it's positive, negative, academic tone, scientific tone, general tone, as well as tenses in past, it's in present or future. So now let's quickly skim it. A key concept of AI or artificial intelligence is the Turing test. For a computer to pass something, it must be able to produce responses that are indistinguishable from a human's response. In past, researchers considered building machines which had a general intent that applied to a wide range of situations. Nowadays, something more research effort is required with a single use, something responding to the telephone inquiries or driving cars. There are a number of common applications. Something is automated, and then something is speech recognition. It is used to be that computers needed a great deal of power to run AI application. Nowadays, ordinary something can surprisingly run capable something. Okay, so we are talking about artificial intelligence, running them, the power usage and their applications. Okay, so now let's get started with the first blank, and this one is a perfect example for your grammar, and grammar is very important in PT. If you know the grammar basics, which are parts of speech, your prepositions, pronouns, right? As well as subject verb agreement. We are going to see these application, and we provide a complete grammar course to our online students or institute students for PT, because to get 79 you need to have a good hold of grammar. So let's see it now. For a computer to pass what? We are talking about some test. Okay, you pass test, and over here you are going to use, let's see which are going to be filled up, but we are going to use our best friend forever, which is process of elimination. Generally, you know that over here to pass test. Okay, now let's see if we have something regarding test. Another, however, in addition, machines, not including that. You may say that, okay, generally to pass that, Researchers, generally to pass researchers doesn't make sense. Robots doesn't make sense. One doesn't make sense. Software such as, why we are going to eliminate these? Because we are talking about one single test and using our subject verb agreement rule. We know that if it's singular, it will be this or that, but it cannot be these. And as I said, it will be this or that. Now, for a computer to pass this or that, what makes sense is this. For a computer to pass this, that is used for pronouns when you are referring to something far. But over here, you are talking about the test. So we are going to fill this over here. And now we are going to move forward. Nowadays, something comma. Okay, so you know that if there is a comma, what happened is now you were talking about the past over here. So we are talking a past, and now you are talking about current nowadays. So you are talking about contrast. Okay, and if you know, if you have attended a grammar lectures, you know that if there is a signposting word for contrast, or if you are using contrast, there will be a comma after signposting words. So another, nowadays another is not a signposting word, however is a signposting word. In addition is a signposting word. Not including you cannot say, and rest of these are not your, like such as, more research effort doesn't make sense, these doesn't make sense, so you are just left with these two. However and in addition. In addition is used for building things, but over here we are talking about contrast, so you know that the answer is going to be however. And if you have attended our grammar lectures, you know that you have to put a comma after however. That reaffirms that we are going to use however over here, and we are filling up however. Moving on to the next one, with a single use dash. Now we have started talking about users responding to telephone inquiries or driving cars. So these are its uses, you may say that, okay? But it's saying that these are its uses or applications, as it's saying applied, so it will be its applications. And now we are going to see more research is being directed towards application with a single use, something responding. So these more or less, these are your examples, right? Telephone inquiries, driving cars, these are the examples where more research effort is needed. So what we are going to see, the words which highlights examples or which convey some information about examples, the synonym of examples. Another is not. In addition, we are not building anything. Remember, in addition is when you have said already something, but this is the first time it's being introduced. So you cannot use in addition. Machines, not including. Not including means you are eliminated something, but we are telling that they need more research. So that's why we are going to eliminate not including. That doesn't make sense over here. That responding, researchers is not example, robots is not example, one responding doesn't make sense, software is not an example, these responding doesn't make sense. We are not talking about pronouns here, so we are just left with one, which is such as, and such as is another way of saying for example. So we are going to fill over here such as responding to telephone inquiries or driving cars. There are a number of common applications of AI. Like we at Marvel PTE also uses artificial intelligence, there are a number of common applications of AI. Something is automated online assistance. Okay, commonly used on websites to answer questions from customers. So there are a number of common applications of AI. So we are talking about AI applications now. And then something is speech recognition. So these are your applications of artificial intelligence. So how we can say another is automated online assistant? No, we are starting with the first example. So which one of these words makes sense with the first, which is one? Okay, so one is automated online assistant. So we are going to put one over here. Commonly used on websites to answer these queries from customers. And now we are giving one more example, and which is the synonyms over here for one more. It is another. So we are going to fill over here another. Another is speech recognition. It is used to be that computers needed a great deal of power to run AI applications. Nowadays, even ordinary something can run surprisingly capable AI something. So with the options which we are left with, let's do the process of elimination if you want to, because what we are going to do is we are going to select the right answer on the basis of whichever are the wrong ones, we are going to eliminate them. So nowadays even ordinary in addition, no. Nowadays even ordinary machines, we are talking about here computers, okay? It used to be in past that computers needed a great deal of power, but nowadays even ordinary machines, yes, it makes sense, let's keep it. Nowadays even ordinary not including doesn't make sense. Nowadays even ordinary that can run doesn't make sense. Researchers also doesn't make sense. Nowadays even ordinary robots, if these are robots, how they are going to be ordinary? Right now robots are not ordinary, so we are going to eliminate this. Nowadays even ordinary software can run some surprisingly capable. You may say yes, it may be, but let's think. And then these can nowadays even ordinary, these doesn't make sense. Now you see, we are talking about computers, which is the synonym for computers over here, software or machines. The best fit synonym is machines. So we are going to put machines over here, okay? And then can run surprisingly capable AI. All of these will not make sense. You are left with two or three options, which are researchers, robots, software. So now think, now let's put one by one and let's see which one is the best fit. Capable AI researchers, they are not running the researchers, at least not now. Computers are not running humans, okay? So can surprisingly run capable robots. Okay, you may think, okay, yes, but let's see the next one. Can run surprisingly capable software, right? This is a collocation which we use. We do not say AI robots, normal robots. Right now, there is no distinguish or classification like this. AI based robots, normal robots. We are not talking like this. But yes, the software, like we say for Marvel PTE, intelligent practice with AI. What is AI? AI software. Marvel PTE is AI software. So that's why the best fit answer over here is AI software, and that is more or less like a phrase which is used now. So we are going to put software over here. And all the options, as you see, are correct. See how important it is to know your grammar, subject verb agreement, nouns, pronouns. Then you can easily solve your reading filling the blanks, and you need to know all these strategies and tips and tricks. But before that, you have just 2 or 2.5 minutes to solve your reading filling the blanks. This is the time what we have got through our artificial intelligence and big data analysis. In first 30 to 60 seconds, we are going to skim the content, and then in next 90 to 120 seconds, you are going to look for clues. You have to find pointers, and you can use process of elimination like we have just used. All the strategies which we teach at Marvel PTE, the grammar strategies, the tips, tricks are validated and proven one. What is the proof? Proof you can see in the ticker below for the results of our students. And our students have scored in perfect 90. Many students have scored, and if they can score, you can also score. This is our WhatsApp number 8699121121. You can WhatsApp us if you have any question, doubt, query, or you want to take coaching from us. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel because we post such informative videos on a daily basis. We give wings to your dreams.